Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mack Flash Trivia. My name is François, and I will be your host for the next little bit. This is Mack Flash Trivia Live. Hooray for Mondays. I know, we don't say it enough. Hooray for Mondays indeed. Here we are. My name is François. As I said, I'll be your host, and I'll be guiding you through 3 rounds of general knowledge trivia with a heavy lean on pop culture. But I gotta say, tonight's show is... it's quite special. It was not written by me. No, not at all. It was written by Jersey Jim, and it is quite a good show. I tweaked it for the online format, but I cannot wait to see how this show goes down. How is this going to work tonight? Well, I'll tell you right now how it's going to go down tonight. Speaking of going down, I want you to keep track of your answers using your preferred method, whether that is a blank piece of paper, a notepad, maybe a whiteboard, or maybe you've printed out the official answer sheet available on our website, mackflash.com. Do not answer in the chat or comments. That's what's very important tonight. I want you to not do that. No phone searches or web searches either. It's going to be tempting. You're at home, you're next to your phone, you got your computer, you're probably on your computer as you do this. Please do not do that. And the answers will be revealed after each round, so we'll be able to mark ourselves, share our scores in the chat, and compare ourselves to everybody else and make ourselves feel amazing. Most importantly, let's have some fun. That is why we are here tonight, to have some fun, play some trivia, and forget about our woes. And woes indeed. It's round 1 coming at you. 10 questions and a 15-picture speed round. Seeing the chat go by. I was told it's already today is Happy National Drink Beer Day. So I can totally get behind that, everybody. Cheers. This is to you guys. First cheers to start off the night. I like that. That's good stuff. Let's get going with question number uno right now for round 1. Beginning in 1935, what prestigious college sports award was given out by New York's Downtown Athletic Club? Hello and welcome to our teams tonight in the chat. Reporting right now, we've got Team Supernova coming in first. Jim has taken over. Jim, thank you for letting us know about Happy National Drink Beer Day, and thank you for being here. Thanks to the 3 must-get beers as well. Let's keep moving right now with round 2, question number 2. If I gave the proper name for the shin bone, it would be called the tibia. What is the proper name for the calf bone? Welcome as well to Sarah playing and happy to be here on a Monday. The Strathroy Bombers are in the house. Hot Mess Express here, and part of the same school of belief that every day is Happy Drink Beer Day. I agree. Welcome back, Acadia Costigan. Thank you very much. Our newest fan. Love this. This is like 3 or 4 in a row. And I believe you were at Games Lounge on Friday as well, where I ate an entire charcuterie plate to myself. Yeah, that happened. It was that delicious, I couldn't control myself. Round 1, question number 3. Which of the USA's 50 states is known by the nickname the Garden State? Welcome to Team Vader to Calamari Wednesdays. Welcome to Team Common Junipers. All right, there you go. Acadia's got a team name. The Hookers are here. We're talking about the Naughty Hookers, of course. The Finger Food Gang, the Finger Foods are here, yeah. Or Finger Food Gang, I think would be really good too. Team not in last place, welcome to K&A, and welcome to COVID Conmen. We got round one. Question 4. What can be a song by the Grateful Dead or a close ally of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? I mean, you didn't have to change it because I said so, but I mean, it's a good one. The Finger Food Gang and the Cheating Cheaters. Everybody's here. Hey, the gang's all here. Well, I mean, that could be what we listen to, or we could take a second and listen to our first audio clip of the night. It is your mashup clip. A mashup, of course, when two songs or more are fused together to make a new one. In this case, I want you to listen up and tell me what two bands or artists are being mashed up here. What I love about these mashups is that I've always been a fan, but oftentimes you're talking about mostly dance or hip hop being mixed with something else. But I'm starting to find more and more of multiple, maybe more rock songs or instrumental songs being mixed together. So give a good listen to this one. Tell me what you think when we're done.
Everybody's going to the party, have a real good time. Dancing in the desert, blowing up the sunshine. Kneeling roses disappearing into Moses' dry mouth, breaking into fort, not stealing our intentions.
Wasn't that beautiful? Tell me, name the two bands or artists being mashed up in that clip. We got ourselves question number 6 coming up for round number 1, and it goes a little something like this. The tagline from Zero to Hero belongs to Jim Carrey's The Mask, but also what Disney animated film? It's round 1, question number 7. Siete, as they say in France. Who became the first African American to win Best Actor? To win a Best Actor Academy Award for the film Lilies of the Field in 1964. Who became the first African American to win a Best Actor Academy Award for the film Lilies in the Field in 1964. Question number 8. What section of the spinal column is the largest, containing 12 vertebrae? Looking for the name of the section of the spinal column that is the largest, containing 12 vertebrae. Question number 9 is here as we approach the end of the regular round towards our picture speed round coming up. But first, let's take a look at question number 9 right here. This is the one right here. What American rock band's 7th album was titled 5150? Hey everyone, have you heard? Littlefoot Foods is a sponsor of the Mack Flash Live Trivia Show and all the shows that we do during the week. They've been our major sponsor for months, and we are very happy for it. On top of that, we've started doing giveaways on Fridays during Seriously Trivia, where last Friday we gave away 2 bags of Littlefoot Foods pierogies. Those of you who are in attendance, I know you are here. Those who won, I believe it was Carrie and it was Z. I've been in contact with Littlefoot Foods, and we're figuring out a way to get you those. The plan was to have you stop by the shop and pick them up. Once I get confirmation from them that they know who you are, we'll give you confirmation. You can head over there and grab those. If you opted for a voucher, we're figuring out a way to get you those as well. But a huge thank you to Littlefoot Foods for putting all this effort in helping Mack Flash Trivia survive during these strange times. Thank you very much. Oh yes, Carrie, I was going to review the chat to be sure. I will also do that. Thank you for your honesty and for remembering how my Friday nights go. Because after that in Games Lounge, there was so much cheese, my memory was affected. Yeah, let's blame it on the cheese. Sure. Let's take a look at your round here. The man Bond is fighting here is wrestling legend Peter Mavia, grandfather of what current Hollywood megastar? Also, name this movie. Looks like somebody lost their head. Yeah! Wait, where are my glasses? Ah, man. It's a lost opportunity right there. Well, that's it. That is round 1 picture, or not pictures and all. That is the regular round for round number 1. Thank you very much for being here tonight. It seems like the numbers are growing, which I do appreciate. I mean, some of you have been telling your friends, you've been inviting people or sharing it on your Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever it is. And I do much appreciate you doing that. Please continue doing that, hitting that like button, subscribing, and sharing the show as much as possible. That way we can keep having this much fun, such as this picture speed round coming right up. This is a really cool one. I debated back and forth all day, but I decided to keep it intact as Jim made it, and this is called Action Heroes. There's a bit of a theme tonight on action heroes and action in movies, as you will maybe be able to decipher throughout the game. In this case, we're going to be showing you some action heroes, and what Jim wanted us to do was to name the character, not the actor, or not even what I would have done, the movie. He says name the character for each picture of an action hero. Some of them easy as pie. Others, I'm not exactly sure, but maybe you do. I do know a few guys who will definitely be able to do very, very well on this, considering the nature of their involvement with Mack Flash. Let's take a look at these 15 pictures of action heroes coming up right now, starting with number 1, right here. Wrong button again. Name the character, not the actor. If you can name them both, I would do so. Please name them both. And in any picture where you saw two characters, you may want to name them both as well for 1 point each. Ow. You know, when I was a kid, I never really noticed how that last one is, he's really well built in that movie. He's cut. You see those arms? Man. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Never realized. I guess I wasn't paying attention to that. I was probably just looking at his real long, big machete is what I was looking at. Pretty sure. Well, there you have it, everybody. Those are your pictures for round one. That is your round one in all. Pictures in all. That's what happens when I try to say stuff differently. It just comes out all weird. We're going to take some time right now to lock in your answers, and we're going to be taking a look at the real answers so that you can mark your own sheets, and then feel free to share your score in the chat. No shame. I love this crowd because you guys will share scores that are abysmal, and you know it, and you're like, I don't care. Nobody cheats. It's great. I love this crowd. You guys are a great community of players. So, again, if you're new, no shame. Just go ahead, share what you got. Who knows? Maybe round two will be where you make it up. Let's take a look at the answers for round number one. And here we go for 1 through 10. The Heisman Trophy was handed out by the New York Athletic Club, or the Downtown Athletic Club in New York. The fibula is the calf bone in your leg. New Jersey is known as the Garden State. Casey Jones is both a song by the Grateful Dead and a close ally of the Ninja Turtles. That mashup was brought to you by the lyrics of System of a Down and the music of Country Roads by Bob Denver. Who knew these two would go so well together? Number 6, Zero to Hero, a question I've asked before at trivia. Hercules, as well as The Mask. Sidney Poitier became the first African-American to win an Oscar or a Best Actor award. Thoracic was the answer to number 8. Van Halen released an album called 5150. And Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is the grandson of the actor you saw, Peter Maeve, and that was the movie You Only Live Twice. And this one's going to be all over the place due to the nature of that round. Van Hagar made 5150. Thank you for the clarification, Andrew. Very important point. Very important point. And here we go. We got the pictures coming up. In this, we wanted you to write down the name of the character. I could have really, made it slightly easier and just said, give me the movie. And maybe a lot more people would have gotten it. But I think this was one of those nights where I wanted to maintain the integrity of this round. And you still had a really good chance at getting a good photo or getting a good answer. Dave Peel, you're absolutely right. Clint Eastwood looks the same in every Western. He does, I'm sure, to the uneducated eye, but as well to some of the educated eyes as well. What did I write? You guys ever seen this movie, number 4? It's little known movie. Christmas is coming up. We're gonna have our Die Hard bingo in a few months. I hope you'll be able to join us for that. I will figure out a way to do it virtually if I have to. You'll get a point each here for Martin Riggs and Roger Murtaugh. Give yourself 1 point for each one you wrote down correctly. I'll definitely accept the man with no name, by the way. And by that I mean the picture of Clint Eastwood. If you wrote down the man with no name, I'll give you that. Even when you look it up online, he's credited as the man with no name. So, yeah, that's good. And it is Pliskin. Yeah, it's Pliskin. And once again, as a reminder, anyone with 2 characters, you could write down the names of both characters and get a point for each. So if you got J and K, that's 2 points. If you got Dom and Brian, that's 2 points. If you only got Dom, that's still 1 point. Look at him. Look at this guy. Look at that. Look at that. Those veins. That 6-pack. That hairy chest. Oh my. And there we have it. We're back. It's time for a short break. Don't want no short break. We're going to take a very short break. We're going to come back with round 2, where I've got 10 more questions and then a music speed round that I've adapted to work for this online format. Got all sorts of announcements coming up in the upcoming show, as a matter of fact. So make sure you do stay tuned for 2 more rounds of trivia and some announcements when it comes to Mack Flash Trivia. Stay tuned, everybody. Make sure you post your scores in the chat so we can take a look at how well you did. And we'll be back in about 3 minutes with another round. It looks like we've got... you know, it's all CGI, right? Dave, I'm pretty sure Indiana Jones at that time was not CGI on his body, but now, yeah, okay, for sure. AB, let's see, 27 out of 30 for the COVID comment. Do we have a straight up 30-point round? Nice. No bonus points here. 27 for COVID, 25 for Jim has taken over. Team not last place, picking up a nice 18. Acadia, 13 points. Hot Mess with a 16 out of 30. 21 going to 3 must get beers. Societita Sneaky Sneak knew most of the movies, did not know the characters. That is all right. We're gonna have to find a way to have like sub games, you know, so we do sub games is not something you play at a dominatrix hall, by the way. It's something, I meant a second game, a secondary game. The Hackers with 21 points. What do we got here? We like Jersey Jim's questions. Excellent. Yeah, he writes a good quiz. Slightly tougher. Hopefully coming back online on Wednesdays. Well, we'll see. We'll see about that. What we're talking about here. Jay with 20. Team Vader 27 points. The Naughty Hookers with 25. Strathmore Bombers with 24. Supernova with 21. Cheating Cheaters with 20. And KNA with 19 points. All right, everybody, there you have it. That's your intermission. We're going to be back in 3 minutes from now on for round number 2. Hey everybody, what's happening? Listen, I'm gonna have to ask you to stay for round number 2 right now, okay? We're gonna do that now. I have no idea why I'm doing Office Space right now. How's everybody doing? You guys having fun? You guys having a great time? I am having a blast. I gotta say, I was gonna post something about this is the best part of my day, and then I figured, well, you do pick up your children at school every day, Francois, so you might not want to go with the hyperbole of this being the best part of your day, but it is definitely highlight. It's top three for sure. You guys rank with morning coffee and picking up my kids at school. So that's pretty good. That's a pretty good thing. Thank you so much for being here. And as I said before, I love that the numbers are growing. And please keep sharing Mac Flash on your Facebook, on your Instagram, whatever device you're on. Let them know what we're doing here and when. And keep up on the page as well for a couple of changes coming up very soon. You may have heard that the Ontario cases have kind of gone up when it comes to COVID. I try not to talk about this stuff, but this means that we've decided, or it has been decided, yeah, and we've agreed that there should be no trivia on Wednesdays at the Manchester, just for the time being, while everything kind of settles down. Is this freeing up some time? Sure is. Is this going to offer opportunities? Definitely. So please be on the lookout for that very, very soon. We're going to have to act fast. It is next week, after all. But we're here now, and that's all that matters, right? Let's be here now. Live in the moment where we've got trivia coming at you. 10 more questions in the regular round, followed by a 15-question music round. No music clips this week, but definitely a cool music round indeed. I hope you like it. I think you will. I think so. Let's take a look. Round 2, 10 questions. Starts with number 1. Who voices Anna in the hit Disney movie series Frozen? I just said that like I was Christopher Walken. Who voices Anna in the hit Disney movie series Frozen? And then I tried to do Walken, and I ruined it. Almost Captain Kirk on that one. There's a Wednesday this week, just saying. Well, with a 2-day warning, I'm not exactly sure what I could bring you on Wednesday. I could probably do something. Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? I might be itchy on Wednesday, and I'm just gonna want to do something anyway. So look for a last-minute announcement, I guess. I'll decide by tomorrow. By tomorrow, I'll decide if I'm doing something Wednesday. How about that? Round 2, question 2. What is the name for a group of whales? Surely, Dave. Yes. Carol Hacker saying the Games Lounge would be a good idea for a Wednesday night. Just do a special Wednesday night Games Lounge. Imagine we all get in the Games Lounge sober and everyone realizes it's not that great. Oh wait, most of us are sober except me when we do that show. Right, never mind. But surely not everyone was kung fu fighting. It's one of my favorite jokes. Let's take a look at round 2, question number 3 coming at you right now. What legendary rock guitarist equaled Michael Jackson's 8 Grammy Awards in 1 year for his work on the 2000 album Supernatural? Yeah, I realized this whole sober thing, as I was saying it, that I'm the only one that's actually, under the influence during the show. And most of the audience, I'm sure. Round 2, question number 4. Every human body produces a substance called cerumen. What is the more common name of cerumen? Cerumen? I gotta look this up.
Cerumen.
Cerumen. Thank you, Google. You guys do that? You guys like ask Siri or Google to do something, and then when it does it, you say thank you? I'm waiting for the day that my phone goes, "You're welcome, Francois," and then we'll have crossed over into an amazing era. All right, it's round 2, question number 5, your next audio clip of the night. It is your backwards clip. As a matter of fact, what I want you to do is tell me what song you can hear backwards in this clip. See, AV, that's great. I thought that this was one of those, you know how sometimes, a lot of times, they fit in the category of sounds exactly the same. I found that this one, to me, okay, yeah, there's a part, all right, yeah. It's, I don't know, there's a difference to it. Well, good for you guys for finding it easy. I may have struggled a little bit, but I think I eventually would have gotten it, I'd like to say. Round 2, question number 6 comes at you right now. Who was the first NHL player to score 50 goals in 50 games? You can tell Jim wrote this show because it has a lot of sports questions in it, and they're good. It's round 2, question number 7 coming at you right now. If I were to list Canadian prime ministers alphabetically, I would fail miserably. But in the case of this question, if I were to do it alphabetically by last name, who would appear first on the list? If I were to list the Canadian prime ministers alphabetically by last name, who would appear first on the list? Mario just commented on my thing about these sports questions. I said there were a lot of sports questions, and he says a lot means more than a few. Well, yes, but it's also relative. Like, to me, there's a lot of sports questions in here. To you, there's not enough, I'm sure. Let's take a look at round 2, question 8. Name the song here. I Saw Him Dancing There by the Record Machine. I knew he must have been about, 17? That beat, it was going strong. Question number 9 comes up right now. Sorry, I was busy typing something relatively witty in the chat. It's question number 9 coming at you. Which female actress never won a Primetime Emmy for her work on Friends? Was it Aniston, Cox, or Kudrow? Which female actress never won a Primetime Emmy for her work on Friends? Hey everybody, let me tell you a little bit about Ganley Family Pools. These guys have been opening and closing my pool for years, plus they do any sort of maintenance that I need, all the way down to having my liner changed a few years ago, and you know, I couldn't be happier. It just keeps working out all the time. Great guys, great work, and if you're looking for somebody to close your pool, I know some people still have theirs open. Give them a call right here. The number is on the screen, and I want to thank the guys at Ganley Family Pool for supporting Mack Flash and helping us out for our show. Really appreciate it. Let's take a look at your next question. It's question number 10. It is your Chain Gang question. And as I always say, if you like this question, you're going to want to tune in Fridays at 8 on Seriously Trivia, where you will be able to play some Seriously Trivia and all sorts of puzzles and trivia with us, just like this one here. On the next page, I'm going to give you 5 words. Now, every word can be used with the next one to form a common expression or saying. So you got Black Beauty, Beauty Sleep, Sleep Tight, and Tight Spot. So I want you to figure out the words in the middle, doing that on the next screen, but you only have 45 seconds to do so. If you're ready to go, it goes like this. And there you have it. In the chat, we were debating whether Black Beauty itself is an expression. I guess the game does sometimes include titles, you know, that are very popular or iconic. So I guess if it's an iconic title, does it become sort of an expression or even idiomatic in itself? Wow. Possibly the smartest sounding thing I've ever said on this show, other than the questions I've ripped off the internet. Pretty good. Hey everybody, that's it for round number 2, the regular round. We've got your music speed round coming up. It's been great to have the chance to do these music rounds a different way. Very challenging to me, I have to say, for a guy who's been doing it for 9 years, you know, doing the music clips, having to do a music round and keeping that theme, and to do it this way, it's been very challenging. And sometimes some of them come up, and sometimes I just kind of keep riffing off myself as well, which is one of these. When I told my wife what I was doing tonight, she chuckled at me and I said, yes, I know, I'm milking it a little bit, but I did it slightly different. What we're going to be doing in this music round here is called songonyms. But Francois, you already have bantonyms and singonyms and all these. What is it with you and things? Is I like concepts and things, and I like things that are similar but not the same. I love parallel universes and multi-dimensions, and I love versions of things and covers and rip-offs and mashups. You know this. So what I've done here, I'm going to give you some songs. This was originally a round called 5-letter word title. So it was basically all song titles that have 5 letters. So let that be one hint. What I've done is I've replaced those titles with a bit of a definition or a synonym of that title, that original title. But I've also given you the artist or band by who sings that song. So you'll have 15 seconds each to take a look at the definition and the artist and determine what 5-letter word goes instead of the definition or synonym as the song title. If you're ready, there are 15 of them coming at you for 25 seconds each. This is Songonyms. So number 1, Use Your Mind Actively, Aretha Franklin. What song am I referring to? Number 2, God of Love by Sam Cooke. What was the actual title of this song? God of Love being a definition or synonym of the original title. 5-letter words. Number 3, it's a song by Pink, On the Wagon. Number 4, and I like this one, Patty Boyd is the synonym or definition, Derek and the Dominos. What song am I referring to? Number 5, Teddy Bear Fabric by the Stone Temple Pilots. That just sounds like a song they would write. Content by Pharrell Williams. Not to be mistaken with Content by Pharrell Williams. So I am talking about Content. Number 7, if I could, Alice in Chains. Number 8, Fortunate by Britney Spears. Number 9, Once More by Lenny Kravitz is not an actual song. What song title am I actually looking for in this case? And once again, please remember these are all 5-letter, 1-word song titles. Number 10, September 28th, 2020. Number 11, operate your automobile, the Cars. Number 12, Emotions by Calvin Harris. Number 13, Member of a Wandering Race, Fleetwood Mac. Wow. Thank you, guys. Thank you for all the compliments in the speed round. Thank you. In the chat. I just read the word speed round and said it. Number 14, Gives Without Taking, Barry Manilow. Remember, these could be a definition or synonym of the actual title of the song. Well. Number 15, Highly Unpleasant, Janet Jackson. Ooh, what a catchy song. Well, that is awesome. Thank you so much for all the kind words about this round. And it just kind of came to me. I was like, I don't know, I'm going to try this. So I'm glad it really worked out. It could have went either way, and it did seem to be good. And it's something I could definitely do again with all sorts of songs, as long as I give you that sort of, I think it's all in the, it's a 5-letter word. You know what I mean? And you got that guideline of like, okay, well, now I know where to look. So I'm glad you guys enjoy that. And we've got ourselves the answers coming up right now. So you'll see how you actually fared on that and the first 10 questions we had for round number 2. Then we're going to take another short break. We're going to come back with round 3, which includes round 3 question number 3, which has the shot of the night, and 10 more questions, the final speed round, and all that fun stuff. So let's take a look right now at the answers for round number 2. If you guys are ready. Number 1, Anna is voiced by Kristen Bell in Frozen. You would talk about a pod of whales. Carlos Santana matched Michael Jackson's 8 Grammys in 1 year for Supernatural. Cerumen is earwax. That's what it's. That's the fancy word for it, as I like to say, the fancy word, or the scientific word, maybe the proper word. Number 5, it was Personal Jesus that was reversed here by Depeche Mode. We were just looking, of course, for Personal Jesus. Maurice Richard was the first to score 50 goals in 50 games. When I first read that, I read it wrong, and I was like, wow, somebody scored 50 goals in 1 game? And I don't know what I was reading, but it wasn't that. Sir John Abbott would be the first prime minister on the list if you were listing them alphabetically by last name. Those lyrics were from I Love Rock and Roll. Courtney Cox never took home a Primetime Emmy for Friends. And give yourself a point each for action movie set. Class action, action movie, movie set price at number 10. It looks like it's a 12-point round for this one. And here they are, your 5-letter songs that match the definitions. I gave you as well the artists, just so that you could remember what songs I was talking about. And for some reason, some of these songs deserve quotation marks, others don't. I don't know what the link is, probably my mind. Cupid, god of love. What did I write? Did I write something else? Did the answer not match? I think did I forget to change one? I changed one because it was, hold on a second. Let me go back one here. Sober. Yeah, Cupid. Yeah, god of love. Yes. That's so funny. Let me make sure. But Sam Cooke definitely sings Cupid. Now let's see. Venus by Sam Cooke. Venus also song by Sam Cooke. How weird is that? Guys, how strange. I will look this up again. Give me a second here. Give me a second. Yeah, so both answers are correct. How about that? That is like the coolest mistake I have ever made. So Sam Cooke not only wrote a song called Cupid, but also a song called Venus, both of which are gods of love. Well, technically, Venus is the goddess of love, and I know a certain guy who definitely wouldn't accept goddess versus god. But in this case, because of the amazingness that this is, I will accept both. I know. Yeah, I'm upsetting some people right now, but I'm making other people happy. So, Venus, Cupid, both acceptable for Sam Cooke. What? Ow. Hey, you wrote both? 2 points. Do it. Yeah, so if you got both, 2 points. And that makes everybody happy because now you're like, well, yeah, I guess some people did get both, which means that's awesome. That is possibly one of the coolest things that's ever happened to me at trivia, including the time that the song of like one of the song clips came on as I paused whatever was playing, or no, immediately after the whole song played. Immediately after the thing. It was like, anyway. Hey everybody, that is it for round number 2. That is it for the answers. Share your score in the chat. We're gonna take a short break and come back for round number 3, where we've got 10 more questions and another speed round. That final speed round, I'll tell you what, it's a 50-50 round. You know what I mean? So every question, you have a 50-50 chance of getting the answer right. So even if you don't know, you'll get to guess. And it's super morbid. All right, everybody, let's take a look at those scores before we take a quick break, and we'll be right back after this. It's looking like Finger Food Gang is 23 for the round. Jim has taken over with 22 points. Vader, 26. We've got Musket Beards with, 13 in that round. We'll have to see for the rest. Hot Mess Express with 22. The Santons with 18. Sarah Royer, 19 points. 3 Must Get Beers, we got 23 points coming at you. Andy, 19. It looks like PM808, you got 27 out of 28. Good job. That's a great score. Cheating Cheaters with 22 points and 28 since you got both gods. Good job, K&A. Naughty Hookers with 25, COVID Comment with 26, and Sneaky Sneak with 22 points. Congratulations to everybody on your beautiful scores. We're going to take a short break right now. I'll be back in 3 minutes with a fresh beer, my shot of the night for question 3, and 10 questions in a speed round ready to go for you. Welcome back, everybody, to Mac Flash Trivia. My name is François, and I am your host for the evening. Sorry it took a little longer, but I had to go hug my kids. That's the advantage of having your studio very close to home. I get to do stuff like that, which is really, really great. We got round 3 coming at you, 10 questions and your final wild card speed round, which is going to be quite interesting, as a matter of fact, but I can't wait to see how it goes. Let's take a look first at round 3, question number 1 coming at you, if you guys are ready, and it starts just like this. When a player in baseball is set to have a Tommy John surgery, what part of the body is being operated on? Round 3, question number dos. Released in 2010, what was Disney Studios' 50th animated feature film? Oh yeah, we forgot to do the sports question alert. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I need one of those. I need one of those lights that goes off whenever a hockey team scores a goal. You know, the ones, you know, with the red light and stuff. Maybe we'll have one of those for every sports question that comes up. That's what we'll do. Man, I feel like I should like a rework of the template going on with some set questions. You know, every time it's a question 1, it's a movie question. 2 is always a sports. 3 is always geography. 4 is always music. I think we should do something like that. That would be really cool. That'd be really cool. Hey guys, you know what else is cool? Round 3, question number 3. It's your shot question of the night. It's the cheers question of the night. Whatever you want to call it, that's what we're calling it. It's when we all come together in a singular act of togetherness to bring ourselves together, even though we're all sitting there separately. I traditionally like to do a shot myself, a shot of tequila preferably, and that's what I'm pouring myself in my beautiful Mack Flash shot glass, available for purchase right now through well, you gotta order it off me. It's not on the store. It's not on the store. Different whole thing, but you can still get these. Yes. And show your support for Mack Flash. This one goes out because I saw something in the chat that really touches me, and I love this stuff. This one goes out to our outside of Canada viewers. Thank you so much for joining me. It always means a lot to me when someone outside my time zone or outside my country enjoys what I'm doing over here. So, you know what? Cheers to everyone internationally and to your health. Ooh, that is some good stuff. I'm gonna start keeping lemons in a fridge right over here. But it's gotta be quiet. This is a studio after all. Let's take a look at your question. Guess what? Jim wrote the show, and if this happens to be, I don't remember, I'm sure it's not. If this question is alcohol related, I'll do another shot, but I don't think it is. Oh, thank goodness. Who or what is the father of quantum mechanics, or the alias of Walter White? Round 3, question number 4 coming at you right now. In the game of Quidditch, what kind of ball is chased by the seeker? I'm sorry, I'm just looking at the. Somebody said I didn't read the chat fast enough, and Carl says, say conviviality. It's a great word, right? I know. I don't know why I did. Something said don't say conviviality tonight. Now I regret it, and now I've already said it twice. And conviviality, just because I just said it, and so there you go. It's a great word. It says everything. It says everything it means. Con, together, viviality, life, together, life. It's a beautiful word. Hey, you know what else is beautiful? This awesome question. Jim, I gotta give him this, man. When he wrote his sports show, he managed to squeeze in music clips and stuff. And I was like, how are you gonna do this? It's all about sports. And he would find these marching bands that would do covers. You know, marching bands in the States, it's huge, right? And so, not as big as in Canada, but it's huge in the States. Bigger than Canada. It's not as big in Canada is what I was trying to say. But over there, it's just gigantic. And they are good, like really good. And so, it would be these covers, these march to the beat. So in this case, we want you to name the song being played by the Alabama A&M Marching Band. Let's give it a good listen. And this is pretty quick. Great. Once again, name the song played by the Alabama A&M Marching Band. I'd completely forgotten about those, and I'm going to definitely have to remember that one as well, because there are tons of them available, and they're all very good songs, sometimes current, sometimes classic, but very recognizable either way, with a bit of a challenge with that this is the one that Aunt Trudy recorded on her phone, so that kind of adds to the challenge of the trivia. All right, let's take a look about round 3, question 6. What Canadian literary award was first won by M.G. Vasangi for his book titled The Book of Secrets? Maybe Vasangi? I don't know if I said it right. Better than Shitty Flute, those marching bands, eh? The algorithm is starting to recognize the way I search for stuff on YouTube with my, the account I use for research. And because I'm smart, I don't put my personal stuff and my life stuff together on, it's not this business. No, so it's starting to suggest to me all sorts of weird, different covers that exist out there. Like we've done 8-bit and people's Shitty Flute and all these other ones. So you guys get ready. There's a lot of stuff coming out there. There's this one dude, man. He's really, really good. I think I used him one time. He does like, what if, Blink 182 wrote this one Tom Petty song, and you're like, what? It sounds exactly like both. It's great. Let's take a look at question number 7 coming at you right now for this round at number 3. What system in the human body is the collection of glands that secrete hormones into the circulatory system? Looking for the name for the system in the human body, which is the collection of glands that secrete hormones into the circulatory system. It's question number 8. Which former U.S. president's face would you find on the current edition of the U.S. 50-cent coin? Round 3, question 9 comes up as we head into the relaxing, slow dancing portion of our night. It's question number 9. What is either a college football offense or a 90s educational show about a book-loving dog? What is either a college football offense or a 90s educational show about a book-loving dog? This is half a sports alert. Yeah. Okay. See, AB, thank you for being behind me. This is a sports question. This is another sports question right here, but it's also a children's literature question. If you guys were on Games Lounge on Friday, you know we had a lot of fun. Actually, we had a lot of fun, especially featuring the great board game that has been assembled by Société de la Sneaky Sneak. Everyone's picks, and then at the end, hitting the Robes Lounge with everyone's participation, throwing questions into the chat and having us play. That was a great time. And you may have seen me as well, obsessively eating a charcuterie board that I was supposed to share with my wife. And I mean, like the next morning I was like, you had some, and she's like, yeah, I was late for I was there for 5 minutes. I ate about 7 bites and then I left the room, and I think I just exaggerated that 7 because I think that was 5. That is what she said. And anyway, I might have eaten the rest because it was so addictively delicious. I couldn't stop. And no regrets. I cannot wait to get another one. And the kids absolutely loved getting their their version, of course, filled with all sorts of delicious candy and gummies and sour gummies and malt balls and all my. Actually, I ate most of the malt balls. That's what's going on there. Thank you to Mark Cootery for providing those for us and for sponsoring the show this week and last. And we hope for a long relationship with these fine folks because Marlene has been playing Mac Flash Trivia for a while and now sponsoring the show, and that's just great. It's kind of like we're both kind of moving up in this world and going on our own. So thank you very much, and let this collaboration continue. Speaking of continuing, round 3, question number 10 comes at you. What do these 3 animations have in common? You should have seen the video that Jim had picked out before. It's amazing. It's really good, and I wish I could have shown it to you, but because of copyright reasons, of course, I would not have been able to do so. So this is the question I went with. I'll try to see if I can find that video and post it for you, so you can see what inspired me to ask that last question. We've got round 3 in the bag, as they say, but it is time for your final speed round. And I told you it was going to be 50-50. and morbid a little bit, but I do think it is definitely a valid trivia round. You just never would see 15 of them in a row. We're talking about, it's the over-under dead celebrities. Yep, that's it. I was like, well, should we, shouldn't we? But I mean, it's not like anyone famous, super famous died recently. Oh, knock on wood. I have a terrible record for that. Oh, no. Oh, well. Pull out your celebrity death list from your drawer, because probably something's going to happen tomorrow now that I've said this. If you've been to Manchester pub, you know I have a bad track record for cursing people. Did each of these celebrities die before, under, or after, over their 35th birthday? I've got 15 of them coming up for 25 seconds each, and all you gotta tell me is over, under, did this celebrity die before or after their 35th birthday? If you're ready, it goes like this. It's all my fault. It's all my fault. Heath Ledger. Number 3, Che Guevara. Before or after his 35th birthday? Number 4, Chris Farley. Possibly the worst song to be playing in the background during this round. Number 5, Stevie Ray Vaughan. Number 6, John Belushi. Number 7, Bruce Lee. Number 8, Princess Diana. The way I'm saying them, I feel like I'm announcing Oscar nominees, and I shouldn't be doing that because of the fact that we're talking about when these people died. Number 9, Amy Winehouse. Number 10, Martin. I always do that. Martin Luther King Jr. Number 11, Keith Moon. Number 12, Marilyn Monroe. Number 13, Terry Fox. Number 14, Bob Marley. And finally, number 15, Lou Gehrig. And there you have it, a 50-50 round that is possibly the most morbid thing we've ever done. I want to thank Jersey Jim for being part of the team from a long time ago, and for allowing me to take the show of his and turn it into a show. He didn't allow me, I just took it and I just converted it, but I'm sure he's okay with it. I've been crediting him all night. I'm sure he's okay with it. No, for real though, thank you to Jersey Jim. He's always been a part of the team, and I do appreciate everyone on the team and all the efforts they're putting in. Speaking of which, I want everyone to tune in on Thursday at 4 p.m. Listen, write it down, Thursday 4 p.m. for the debut premiere of the Movie Trivia Championship. I am super proud that of this project because I am not involved in it at all. It's amazing. It's so great. These guys, the Mack Flash 5, they have taken on a life of their own, and they have produced this own show where they're doing a Movie Trivia Championship face-off game. And I was like, I'm gonna be watching this thing, and I'm gonna be like, I was watching it like it was a game show. I was thinking like, oh man, like how well am I going to do? And I failed once, but I did good one time. It's gonna be great, guys. It's all this one-on-one, head-to-head movie trivia championship contest. It's gonna be a great time. Thursday at 4. Tune in for that weekly, and make sure you do subscribe to the channel so you get the notifications when that goes live. Okay, we got your answers coming up. That's enough. You guys are filling in more answers than you should have. You're Googling stuff. You're second guessing yourself. Let's take a look at the answers right now. And there you have it. If somebody's having a Tommy John surgery, they're getting their elbow operated on. Tangled was the 50th Disney movie. Heisenberg, father of quantum physics, and Will Wheaton. Will Wheaton. That's not what I was going to say. Walter White's pseudonym. I'm sorry, guys. I'm having a bit of a hard time remembering the questions here. We got number 4. The snitch is what someone, a sneaker would be, a seeker would be seeking. Let's Get It On by Marvin Gaye was the cover provided by the marching band. The Giller Prize was the answer to number 6. The endocrine system is the system of glands in your body. John F. Kennedy is on the 50-cent piece. Wishbone is either a educational series or a football play. And the link in number 10, they all were Instrument Man, or just man, I guess is good enough. We had Tambourine Man. No, it's not. Nowhere is not an instrument, so yeah, just man. Tambourine Man, Nowhere Man, and Rocket Man. They all have, they're all related to songs with man in the title. And here they are, your 50-50 over/under dead celebrities, 1 through 5. Here's 6 through 10 for your over/under dead celebrities. Looking like it's under, over, under, over. And finally, 11 through 15 of over/under dead celebrities. Did they die after or before their 35th birthdays? And there you have it, everybody. That is the end of the game. Thank you so much for being here today. Just like the screen indicates, these are all the different ways that you can get in touch with us and follow Mac Flash in all its endeavors. We got a lot of stuff happening, as I said before, on Thursday, this Thursday at 4. Make sure you are there for the premiere of the Movie Trivia Championship. It'll be going up at 4 o'clock on Thursday, and it'll be featuring 2 of the people that you know very well. Matthew of the Mac Flash 5 is the host, and the 2 first competitors on there, we've got Mac Flash Mike and AB going head to head in a Movie Trivia Championship. The cool thing is you can play along, and it is quite fast paced, so a quick game, maybe over a lunch hour, and you should be able to cover that. Otherwise, thank you so much for being here. As I said before, lots of stuff happening and some changes coming up in the Mac Flash universe, including that brand new game, the continuation of the Mac Flash 5 and those quickies happening, and of course Mac Flash Trivia Live taking on a life of its own at this point. Be on the Facebook page very soon for some updates on what we're going to be doing as of next week, including news on Mondays, Fridays, Wednesdays, and maybe even some special events. Who knows what's going to be happening right now. Keep sharing your score in the chat for a bit. My name is François, and I have been your host. It's been a pleasure to be here with you tonight, and I will see you next time on Mac Flash Trivia Live. Bye-bye. Check out the Mac Flash 5 tomorrow morning. It'll be up right away. It's the top 5 school movies. Convivial.